Hey everyone, what's going on? So a few weeks ago, I made this video in regards to the story we got on October 3rd about the Microsoft co-founder named Paul Allen being treated for cancer. And if you follow what I talk about on this channel, I talk about how our mainstream media, our sports leagues, our told history, it is all coded with a system called gematria, which is the practice of coding numbers into words and phrases that stems back to ancient knowledge, such as Kabbalah, that has a belief that God created the world by merging the letter with the number. And you can check out some links in the description and learn to apply what I'm talking about. But what I talked about in this video was that I thought he would possibly die this year on February 19th of 2019 because in gematria, if you read out cancer that he had, that equals 44, and also such stuff such as like chemo equals 44, cigarettes equal 44. Well, did I spell it wrong? Cigarettes equal 44 gematria, and he's getting cancer just before the 44th anniversary of Microsoft that will be in 2019 on the date of 4/4. And the reason I said it was 200, the date of February 19th was an important day. Look at it, 2/19. It just so happens to be 44 days before the 44th anniversary of Microsoft on 4/4. And notice his last name in gematria, Allen equals 219, also 44. And in all the headlines, they called him the Microsoft co-founder. That also equaled 219. And this just so happens to be the 50th day of the year. And notice his name, Paul Allen, equals 50, and just the word Paul equals 50. And it was this important number. I'll leave a link to that video in the description. But I thought he would die on the date of 2/19, just because it was really important to the number 44. It was 44 days before the 44th anniversary of Microsoft on 4/4, cancer, chemo, cigarettes equal 44. His last name equals 44. And now we get the story that he dies today on October 15th. And notice if you go from October 15th, 2018 to the day that I thought he would die, 2019, notice it just so happens to be 4 months and 4 days. So he dies 4 months and 4 days before the day that I thought he would die. That was all synced up to the number 44. What are the odds? And that's why gematria is important. People get murdered by this code. I'm not so sure this guy got murdered. Possibly he's still alive. He's a pretty rich guy. It'd be easy to, change your identity, disappear, whatever. But they use this code for a certain reason to essentially play God over the rest of the world. Even Windows equals 44 gematria. Think about Microsoft and Windows. And he died in Seattle too. Seattle equals 44 gematria. They said he owned the Seattle Seahawks or whatever. And what was it? Also, he owned the Portland Trailblazers. Portland equals 44. But he dies in Seattle. He dies of cancer. All of these 44s, and then he dies 4 months and 4 days before the day that I thought that he would die. So, just wanted to make a point, that gematria is super legit. Like, I don't know why people dismiss it. More people need to learn to apply this because the more minds, the more people, the more we can figure out, how to put an end to this system and, not be ruled over by this system. And, if you think it's all a bunch of crap, just do yourself a favor and just look some things up, such as look up the song by Slipknot called Gematria, the Killing Name. Why do they have a song called that? Gematria, the Killing Name? Why do the band The Police, have a song called Murder by Numbers? 1, 2, 3, it's as easy as your ABCs. Or why, when someone dies, do they say, I guess his number was just up? There's a reason for all of that. There's a reason why in the Bible there's a chapter called Numbers, and there's a number of the beast, and everything in the Bible is all specific to numbers because it all stems back to this same code, you know. And Slipknot, just a quick example, Slipknot's bass player, Paul Gray, he died by this code. He died after this song came out, or on the next album or whatever, and Gematria equals 38. He died age 38, and his name equals 38 in Gematria. And they also called him the Pig. That was like his nickname. The Pig equals 38. It stems back to Kabbalah, 38, you know, and he died in Johnston, Iowa. That equals 163, which is the 38th prime number. I think just Johnston equals 38. Johnston equals 38. The word murder equals 38. So, and there was a ton more of coincidences, you know what I mean? He died in room 431, you know, and the word murder equals 83. 431 is the 83rd prime. The reflection of 38. Tons more, you know, so the Slipknot guy. And he also died 44 days before his birthday or something like that. Or maybe it was 46. 46 days before his birthday. It synced up to Slipknot. So, or I can't remember for exactly what it was. We'll look it up really fast, just to prove a point here. Paul Gray, American musician, April 8th to May 24th. 4/8, 5/24. Oop, that's 19. Yeah, he died 46 days, also 1 month and 16 days before his birthday. And notice what Slipknot is, 46 and also 116, and he dies 1 month, 16 days before his birthday, which is also 46 days. What are the odds, you know? So please learn to apply this knowledge. Check out the links in the description. There's a whole lot more, thousands of examples, countless of other people talking about this now. So we need more minds. We need to be able to figure out how to use this system for the greater good. So have a good one. Peace.